if I can shoot him from here and he can't get to me, then we're in good shape. Oh, I missed him a little bit higher then. Got him in the butt. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Stranded Deep. I almost said Heat. My name is Botched, and today I thought we would take a little trip out to the aircraft carrier, because we haven't done that yet, and I said that we would try to do that as soon as we got the raft put together, and it is as put together as it's going to get for now. So let's take a little trip. I went ahead and went out and got the raft. It was kind of over there. There's our buddy the shark, and put it in place here for the night. What I am going to do though, real quick before I get too far along, is I want to make. Actually, you know what? On second thought, I'm not going to do that. Here's what I was going to say. I was going to say I want to make a set of stairs, like this one here, but on the other side so they can easily get onto the docks. But then I realized that instead, what I think I'm going to do is extend these docks out quite a bit. It's probably not going to be for a while because I'm going to need a whole bunch of wood. But I have an idea, because one of the things that I realized is that this thing like turns like a bus, right? And it's really hard to maneuver very quickly. And so it'd be nice to have a dock that has sort of a U shape to it, so that I can just kind of pull it in, and then once I pull it in straight in, and then once I get it in there, just kind of manipulate it by hand like I did this time, and kind of put it in place. I've got the idea in my head anyway, so that's all that matters. But let's go ahead and get started. We don't really need this tool. I'm going to go ahead and drop that, because I don't see us using it. Anything that we pick up, we can bring back and use here. But let's go ahead and get underway, and we'll go out to the aircraft carrier and see what's what. So here we go. Sail, get on the rudder, and see right away we got to start turning, and I'm turning right now full rudder, but man, it just turns like a dang school bus, and with the shark on top, it's like a school bus with a broken wheel, man. It just wasn't going anywhere. It's like you get that one shopping cart that just doesn't want to cooperate. It's kind of like that. But we made it. We made it back, and I'm really excited about that. I was gonna, have a little celebratory dinner, but I didn't want to have it without you. So we'll do it some other time. Plus, it's kind of a trophy. I kind of like it. All right. So let's take a look at this battleship, or why do I keep calling it a battleship? This derelict aircraft carrier. I alluded to this on an earlier episode. This has to do with the win condition of the game. So, I mean, I think that's kind of obvious, so I don't feel like the spoiler. But we should pick up a quest here, and that'll kind of drive, the rest of our gaming experience. And so that's part of the reason why it's here and we're visiting it so early on. But I have been here in the past, so I kind of know what to expect. But of course, this is a new seed, so I don't know exactly what we're going to find. So we'll see. Plus, it's been quite some time since I've done this, and I never actually finished the game, so there's still plenty that I've not done yet before. And I think in the last episode, if you watched the last episode, that's a perfect example of where you just don't know what's going to happen until it happens. So that's always the exciting part for me. I did not expect that. All right, so we're almost there, and we'll anchor off just a little ways, and I'll just kind of swim in. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is kind of try to pull alongside it, so it'll be easy to turn around when the time comes. All right. Timing is everything when it comes to this, right? Because again, you got to know the turn radius and then start turning at the right moment. Too soon, and you just be way outside, and too late, and you'll just run directly into it. So let's see if I got the timing just right. What I want to do essentially is kind of get it so that it's turned in the opposite direction, so it's easier to leave. So I kind of turned alongside it. So now I'm just going to get a little closer and just kind of turn back out and then immediately drop anchor. This is pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and drop it right there. That's perfect. Okay. Pull that sail up. So this is fine because this is within swimming distance. We can get there, and then there's our island, so it should be an easy, quick little U to get back. Let's go see what we can find. I brought a bunch of spears. I don't know if we're going to need them or not because I really don't know if there's going to be any hostiles here. If not, we may end up with more than we need in terms of, you know, carrying capacity. We'll have to either drop something or come back. So let's see, a couple barrels. Now, if we needed more floaties, that would be perfect, but we don't really need them, so I'm just going to leave those alone. I did discover accidentally that if I get too close to these little crabs, they will bite you. So gotta be watch out for those. All right, so here is some corrugated scrap. I'm gonna set that in. Let's just take a look at the outside first and see what we can find, and then we'll go inside. See if we can find any cool stuff. Like here's a box. What do we got in the box? Nice. Okay. See what else we can find. Oh, there's a, yeah, see, okay. So here is a giant crab. And I've never actually, I don't think I've ever fought one of these before. But they said, I did read up on it. And it said you can sneak up on the crab. So I don't know if we can just poke at it or if I have to hit it with the axe. Oh, no, it's on to me. Ha-ha, got him. How bad was it? Okay, he didn't hurt us all that bad, really. I mean, you know, he got us a little bit, but not so much. I should have topped off on water. See that? Okay, so let's go ahead and skin them. That's not so bad. I'm not as afraid of those anymore, really.
Gross.
Because they didn't hurt me all that much. And I think the strategy that I read on it was to go ahead and just melee it. So that's what we ended up doing. Okay, so here's some more corrugated scrap, so I'll take that. I think I'm going to make a lashing. Or no, we don't need a lashing for the scrap, never mind. Let's see here. So we need planks. I'm really just trying to pick up just those things that we need right now. Oh, there's another crab. I don't really want to kill that crab because it's, you know, there's more food than we really need. So I think I'm going to leave that one alone. There's really not much over there anyways. We'll come back for him if we need food at some point. For right now, we'll let him live. Of course, here comes a storm. The boat should be okay out there. Although I can't quite see it right this minute. I think it's around the corner. Oh, yeah, there it is. It's right off shore. It should be fine just sitting out there. It's anchored, so it's not going anywhere. Alright, so let's see what else we can find here. Come on. It's a little awkward just walking around with that thing out. Let's see here. I was hoping to find some more corrugated scrap, but I think what I'm going to do, just so that we can free up some space, just go out there and place that on there. And every time we get two, place the decking down. There's another crab. I wonder if I can get that. Like, I want to get that, but I also don't want to get the crab. It doesn't see me yet, so maybe I can sneak up, but like, there's not another one out here, so. We'll just back away. Hopefully it doesn't find me. I don't see another corrugated scrap anywhere. So we got three. We need two at a time. Okay. Just to make some room. Actually, I didn't bring a hammer, so it really doesn't matter. What I'll do is drop these spears just for now. I don't think there'll be anything dangerous inside. In fact, let's just go and drop everything that we have so far. And we can choose what to bring back. But yeah, I didn't bring the hammer, and I probably should have. In the future, we won't make that mistake because we'll have plenty of space to store things on the boat. But let's go inside and see what else we can find. We should have enough carrying capacity now. Alright, I think we have to kind of parkour our way in there. Watch that, didn't I? Let's see here. Let's try that again. Let's try to give it a little running jump. There we go, that's better. Okay. So we'll stay on the first deck. But there's no exit, so we'll go on the second deck. Alright, up we go. Nothing here, so let's go up. Ugh, this place is a mess. Makes you wonder, like, how long would it take for a ship like this to just deteriorate and look like this? Must be for quite some time. Let's see here. Although I think it would have sank if it was they only half a ship. Oh, here we are. I was going to say, there didn't seem to be any place to go. There's the aircraft. So this is a cinematic, by the way. I'm going to do that myself. Okay. So there's the aircraft, and there is our new goals, right? So we need to repair the airplane engine, repair the plane propeller, repair the plane cockpit, stock food, stock water, and stock fuel. So there's the water. There's a gyrocopter part. Let's pick that up, bring it back. Let's see what else we can find here. I don't know how to stock water and what that means. So, I mean, it's probably just like anything else. Probably use like the coconut containers for water. What else can we find here? There's stock food. There's this little part. That's cool. So there's 3 parts. I don't know if there's any more than that. I was kind of hoping to find more, stuff up here, but I guess that's not really what it's for. But we'll look around just the same. Make sure we're not missing anything cool. We may even have enough carrying capacity to make it back. Let's take a look out here. Just gotta run. Kind of wish it was a nice clear day so we could have a good look around at, the scenery and everything. It's a beautiful game when it's not storming out. Let's see. So where is our island from here? It's not this way. This is... I didn't bring a compass either. Oh, and just like that, the storm ended, and we have a good look around. I think that... Is that a giant crab just kind of climbing around out there? It's kind of weird. Let's see. There, I think that's our island over there. Yep. That's home back there. Okay. Don't want to fall off. Jeez. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back and get started here. We got a lot to do to get this plane operational, and then what happens is obviously this turns around and we take off and we make it out of here. So that's our plan here. Let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yeah, so there's really nothing else on the boat, unfortunately. I was hoping for some like containers or some other things hanging around, but that's okay. It was kind of cool to see this. Like I said, I have been here before, but it's been just a really long time, so it is almost like coming here for the first time for me. All right, so let's drop back down. Make sure there's no crabs around to get us. Okay. So there's 2 more crabs on this little island, so that's good to know for food. There's floaties if we need them, but the barrels. Or we could also take a barrel and make it a cook stove. But again, we already have the smoker, so I don't really think we need to do that. Let's see here. What is in the box? We don't need this. Oh, we do have a hammer. It came with a hammer. Oh, isn't that lucky? Here, I'm just going to pitch that into the water. Oh, that is lucky. Because it does have a hammer. So I'm going to take these 2 things and go and put that on the boat. In the meantime, let's take these and put them into the box. Take the box. Nice. Okay, do we have any more capacity? Not really. Not enough to worry about. Let's see if we can take the rock. So I'll just see if there's any more loose rocks lying around, and then we'll get going. Oh, I need to find water. Actually, on second thought, since we're already depleted on water, I think it's time to go. Yeah, there's 3 barrels there. So we could, like, you know, take one of those and make a hobo stove out of it. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I don't see the point. But you know, for decoration, if nothing else, I guess. There's not going to be a need to enlarge the ship any more than it already is. Because, geez, it's already hard enough to steer without doing something like that. Let's see here. We're going to need corrugated topper. Let's put that right there. We'll just start building it out. Okay, so yeah, sun's going down. It's about to get dark. So I'm going to pause and get us home. All right, so we made it back safely. We've got the boat parked once again in place, and we're cooking our medium crab for dinner. So we're in good shape. And I'm starting to think about, okay, what are we going to do at daybreak? Because we still have a little time left in the episode to get something done. And so I was thinking about it, and I think what I'm going to do now is go ahead and head on over to that island out there in the distance, that large one that I've already kind of gotten a start on. We'll kill the crabs that are there now that I'm really no longer afraid of them, and anything else that might try to get us. And then we'll spend the time chopping down trees. You know, it really pretty much just depleting the island of resources. And then what I want to do with that is we'll use the planks there to make, we'll use the trees there to make planks, and then the planks we'll use to top the rest of the boat. So in order to do that, we're going to need a plank station, which is going to require the refined axe, which we already said we're going to, whittle that down and then use it. We'll also need to make sure I bring the big mallet thing, because that's a requirement. Whatever else is needed, but we'll make a plank station right there on the island that we're going to chop down all the trees. In fact, as I'm thinking about it, maybe instead of that island, we'll pick a different island that I haven't gotten to yet, so that there'll be more trees. And then I'll have to remember to make sure we have the spears and everything else we need. So let's see. This is going to take a while. I just got done cooking. Perfect. Let's see here. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're still down a couple of bars on health. So we want to be careful not to engage in too much crab combat. But I think it's going to be necessary in order to get the raft fully built. So I'm going to go ahead and pause because I want to get prepared, get everything I need, and then I'll set sail pretty much as soon as I can. We want to use as much time as possible to get this done. I'll pick an island we probably have. I'll pick an island we haven't been to yet, just so there's plenty of trees, and then we'll get underway. So I'm gonna pause, just getting prepared, and then we'll set sail. Okay, we are ready to go. We've got everything we need as far as supplies. I'm going to go ahead and bring this corrugated scrap just in case we find an oddball out there. I've got some spare food. I've got some bandages. I've got all the parts I need for, for making the plank station. So let's get underway. Go. We're not going to hit that island that I talked about just because it's already half depleted anyways. Which means we need to find another large island. Oh, there's one. Just to the left there. So we'll go to that one. There's probably going to be some snakes. There's probably going to be some crabs. So we'll have to contend with that. But at least we'll know that there's going to be plenty of wood there to get the job done. And that's what matters. So we'll head over to this one here. All right. So we are underway. I'm going to let go of the rudder there and have a walk around. I was heading back. I can't put this axe down, by the way. It won't. I can't do that. So not enough room in inventory, it says. I don't know why. But anyways, I was sailing along, making my way home when a shark came along, just like it is now. In fact, I'm gonna get a hold of that rudder just in case. And I heard it. I heard it bump the raft, and it didn't even budge this raft. It was great. I just heard thump, and I'm just like, all you're gonna get from that is a headache, buddy. So awesome. So yeah, I love this raft. This is great. It does turn like a school bus, but you know what? When it's fully loaded with all those crates, it's going to be freaking fantastic. But all right, so we're almost to this this island. I'm going to go ahead and kind of get into position to be able to turn around, because I like to get it, so I don't have to deal with it later, right? It's kind of like pulling in and backing into a space. It's essentially how I look at it. Man, I'm turning full rudder right now, and it's just slowly making its way. I actually may have turned a little too soon, so I'm going to try going the other way. Should be able to make this turn, I think. Oh, that's kind of close this time. That's okay. It's going to be close. But it'll make it. Avoid that rock there. Thank you for showing me that you were there. And there's a little splash right there, so I'm going to try to avoid that as well, but I think this is good enough. Go ahead and drop anchor. Pull down the sail. Yeah, this is pretty close. I can swim to shore. Now, this is uncharted, so we have no idea what we're going to run into here, so try to quickly make it to shore. Hope I don't step on a purple thing. I don't know what those things are called. Maybe I'll look it up at some point. But I've been calling them purple things. There's one. That thing. I don't know what that is, but it poisons me, so I don't like it. Okay, so let's just drop that. We'll go ahead and drop our food here too. Let's see, we can go ahead and drop this. We don't need that or that on us right now. We want to use our refined axe so we can start wearing it down, and we'll keep the spears on standby. So there's a couple of nice shipwrecks really close, so that is nice. We'll definitely be hitting those up, but I want to start working on these trees and just getting. I mean, we need like a whole bunch of these things so we can make our plank station. So let me go ahead and get started on that. I'm gonna go ahead and pause because I really, other than finding a snake or a crab, I don't think there's much to see here. Just me chopping trees. But I'll catch up here in a minute. All right. So it's there's a snake over here on this hill somewhere, and as I was hunting for the snake, I got charged by a boar. Now, luckily, the boar didn't hurt me too bad, but it did surprise me. I didn't see him there. He just kind of came out of nowhere. So now we have a snake to worry about, which I thought I'd gotten bit, but I didn't. So, and then there's the boar. So we have to be careful of that as well. I don't know where the snake is. I hear it, but I can't see the darn thing. So we have to worry, try to find that if we can. And hopefully we don't get charged by that boar again in the process, because the last thing I need is to have to fight both. Is that it there? No. Yeah, I cannot find the snake for anything. So I think what I'm going to do is circle around and see if I can get that boar first. Oh, and there's a freaking crab. Okay. Bring it on, big boy. I'm not afraid of you. Four, five, six. I think it's like 6 hits. How are we doing? Oh yeah, he got me good. Alright.
Oh, gross.
So we gotta be careful because we're down to less than half health. And that boar is still around, so we gotta be real careful here. Definitely don't want to step on any purple things either, or any snakes for that matter. Shoot, here comes the boar. Still chasing me? Yep, he sure is. Okay, go. Let's see if you can swim, boar. Oh, no, he gave up. Alright, phew. Okay, health is coming back fairly, I was going to say fairly quickly, but honestly, not really. I'm going to have to deal with that boar, but I'm going to have to try to deal with it in a way that won't get me killed. So, let's see what we can do. I did bring a bandage, although I think it just says can be used to treat bleeding or revive a player. I don't think it'll heal me. I don't want to, I'm afraid to use it and then it doesn't do anything, and then I've now done a bandage. So we'll just hold off on that for now. I think we're going to try to stick and move on this. See if we can get them from a distance. If I can shoot him from here and he can't get to me, then we're in good shape. Oh, I missed him a little bit higher then. Got him in the butt. Okay. He's running with that thing in his butt. That's awesome. Alright. Yeah, you better run. Let's see if we can retrieve that spear. We gotta watch out for them purple things. I don't know where that one went. That might just be lost. That's okay. Alright, how many we got? We've got several. Okay, so I have no idea how many it takes, but we gotta be careful to get them and run. Yeah, not too happy with that. There we go. Run. I got him in the face like twice, so that should help. Yeah, he's mad. What are we doing? Okay. That wasn't too bad. It didn't hurt too bad. I think this is the way right here. We're gonna stick and move. As long as we don't run into that snake or another boar or something like that, I think we've got a good chance at this. I have no idea how many of these things it's gonna take. I got him. I must have gotten him, right? Yeah, because he scampered off. There's still that snake around here somewhere to contend with, so we gotta be careful. But he is hurting now. He doesn't want to fight anymore. But if we run into a crab or another boar or something like that, we could be in trouble just as quick. So I think he's over there off on the shoreline there. Just going to take my time and make sure that I don't run into anything else between me and that boar. So now there's a crab on the shore there. Still only 3 health points. I think if we were to attack that, we'd be in a lot of trouble. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just hang back and hope that that is enough to keep them at bay long enough for me to heal up a little bit. Let's see how we're doing. Storm's kicking in now, so I think I'm gonna get back to chopping, and I'll let you know if anything else develops. All right, so I have the trees that I could get to safely already broken down, and I went ahead and ate one of our emergency rations, which is helping us restore health pretty quickly, actually. So we should be ready for the fight pretty soon. So in the meantime, what I thought we'd do is go and check out some of these shipwrecks to see what else we can find. Maybe we can find some more corrugated scrap or some planks or something like that. I do need to watch my steps. So. Alright, here we go. Let's just see what we can find up here. Nice. Okay, so now we have a set. Rations, fantastic. I'll take the lantern. I don't really need the gun. I don't even know what those are for. Let's see here. Can I get up there easily? I think I got it. Okay, good. I don't know what's in it, but I got it. So let's go drop this off. There's that purple guy. Gotta watch that. And with the sun going down, we gotta be really careful. So I'll get what I can while it's still light enough to do so safely, and then I'll probably pause again long enough for the sun to come up. Or actually, you know what I might do is make this a 2-parter, because it's we're getting a little long on time. So maybe I'll make this a 2-parter episode. Flashlight, another hammer. Let's see how I feel about these. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. I don't know how many filter parts you really need, but okay, that's good. Let's see what else we can find here. Let's drop that. This we're going to go put on the boat real quick. This we can drop with the other one. That's great that we have another one of those. Okay. That crab meat's going to go bad before I can get back and cook it, unless I just head back and drop off what I've got. But I want to make the plank station here rather than back home, just because I don't want to make a bunch of trips. Okay, so let's do vehicles, topper. Yeah, so now the whole back end is metal. I don't know why you would choose metal. You'd think that the sun would get you cooking real quick. But yeah, I think already it's going to be a little too dark to go and look at the boats. So, and we are a little bit long on time. So let's call that an episode for now. We're part 2. We're going to finish what we started with those the pig and the snake and the crab. We're going to finish what we started with. The clearing out down these trees, and we'll definitely explore those extra shipwrecks to see what other goodies we can find. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment if you want to. If you haven't already done so, now's the time to subscribe. We'd love to have you back for more episodes. Thanks so much for watching all the way through, and we'll see you in the next one.